I did. I was diagnosed with bone cancer when I was 14.
14?
14. I had my leg amputated because of the bone cancer, and I was on crutches for like 2.5 years, just because we couldn't find a fit with the prosthetic, and like, it was just like, it just hurt really bad to walk. So there's a point where I was like, it's not even worth it. Like, I get along fine on crutches. And I refused a wheelchair too. So, and below my arm muscles pretty good. But, so, I don't know, like, it was rough, that part of it, but when you're going through the treatments, like, I don't know if you had this, but I feel like a lot of times, like, you kind of grow apart from your friends a lot.
Yeah.
Just because, like, different pace of, like, your life, like,
I feel
when
like
you're on treatment, it's like you're on pause.
Yeah, your life's just kind of set on hold where everyone else is just kind of keep on going.
Yeah, your priorities change.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't care so much about who's dating you or
exactly
like, what you're going to
wear
or
the latest
school
gossip or anything like that. You're just like, hey, good, I'm not going to die. Oh, I had Hodgkin's lymphoma. It's cancer of the lymph nodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when were you diagnosed?
I was diagnosed when I was 16. The way I found out is I was like a competitive cheerleader, and it was towards the end of my season, and I had a huge bump on my neck, and we just thought that it was like a irritated muscle or something. So I went in, and he just thought I had asthma or something like that because I had a really bad cough. And finally, it was like my third time going in, and he's like, "Okay, well, we have a problem," because it started to get to the size of like a golf ball.
Oh.
So I got a chest x-ray and a PET scan. It turns out that I had a football-sized tumor laying over my trachea, a tumor in front of my heart and behind my heart, and 7 more surrounding my lungs.
Oh my God.
So that night, he's like, Sam, and he's the one who was in the delivering room when I was born and everything, my pediatrician, and he's like, Sam, I'm 95% sure you have Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is cancer in the lymph nodes. And I'm like, oh my God, cancer? Are you kidding? Like, healthy girls, especially at 16 who are cheerleaders, do not get cancer. You know what I mean? So that night I went to the hospital and stayed there for the next 10 days. And usually if I was stage 3 high risk, so like I almost hit stage 4. And if you hit stage 4, it's pretty much bad news. And immediately they would have just like put me under surgery like that following week to get all the tumors out because it's like it grows very like rapidly. But they couldn't because like my mass that I had over my trachea was way too heavy. So if they completely sedated me, then I would like suffocate and die. And plus all my tumors were around my lungs and in front of my heart. So everything would just basically crush. So I just went into intense chemo for about 9 months or so. But my entire treatment probably lasted like a year and a couple months.
we are in the Redwoods. Redwood! What's up? What's up, Redwoods?
If you had advice to give to someone that was just diagnosed with cancer, what would you tell them?
I would say keep positive and look for the blessings.
Only being positive about it is like one of the biggest things that like helps you get through it. I always just thought like I'm gonna get through this. Just really important to stay positive while you're like in it and having those hard days and just being hopeful.
I always said that life is so much more beautiful when you're sick because you appreciate everything so much more.